Hi guys, welcome to another episode of GSM Nation TV. Today we've got the very long-awaited and slightly delayed Samsung Galaxy Tab. So check it out. Got this nice great box for you. I'm going to show you the box a little bit. It's got the nice foil lining, Samsung Galaxy Tab. We got the regular Galaxy logo. Tab kind of looks cool over here. Now let's see down on that little label. What do we got over here? This is the Samsung. It's actually called the GT P1000 for those of you who actually like to know what the model number is. And we've got the one in chick white, or some of you might want to call it chic white. It's up to you. I got the iMe over there. I'm not going to let you steal that. So rest of the box, take a look at the back. The back of the box has kind of got the standard Samsung Galaxy outlook. It's kind of starting to look like a lot of the HTC stuff, but it's nice, compact, very good sized box. Now I'm going to open it up so you can check out the actual product. So let's pop it open and take a look at the goods. The cover slides right up. There you go, the Samsung Galaxy Tab. So check it out. First thing you're going to notice is that this thing fits in one hand. I can grab it with my thumb here. The rest of my fingers kind of roll up. It's going to be a lot smaller than the actual iPad, because iPad is almost 10 inches, but the Samsung Galaxy Tab is only 7 inches. It makes it good for carrying around in one hand, just kind of getting both fingers on it. You can slide it around any way you want. I can hold it with one hand. It's very light. If you're holding an iPad, the iPad kind of like falls down onto the side when you only have one. I've got another friend over here, so say hello to my little friend. This is the Dell Streak. So you see, you got the Dell Streak next to the Samsung Galaxy Tab, and you can kind of see the size difference. I'm not going to put in an iPad because too many people have the iPad, and we already know the iPad's pretty huge. So this gives you a good comparison. Now bear in mind that Dell Streak is actually a phone. Okay, the Samsung Galaxy Tab is meant to be a tab. So that's one of the things we're going to take a look at, is how does this tab measure up as being a tab and not being just an oversized, overgrown phone. But let me show you around the tab a little bit. So I want to take a look at the design over here. To the right, you're going to see we got the power button over here. We got the volume rocker. And one thing you're not going to see on an iPad is you've got this micro SD slot. Let me just flip it up for you guys. Okay, so the Galaxy Tab actually supports expandable memory through using a micro SD trans flash card. And then over here right next to the micro SD card slot, you got the SIM slot. So for those of you who are used to using a paper clip to poke your products and scratch it up, you're not going to have that problem with this. You just kind of pop open this slot, stick in the SIM card, and you're ready to go. What have we got on the other side? Let's flip it over. On the other side, you've got this upside down MIC. This is the mic. So the mic is over here. Now, why do you need a mic? We're going to tell you in a little bit later, but basically you will be able to use this Galaxy Tab for some similar phone functions. Now let's take a look at the bottom. So the bottom, what do we got over here? We got the dual speakers. So the speakers come out at the bottom. And you've got this. Well, what is this? This is not your usual micro USB, is it? No, it's because what we've also got here is HDMI support. And Samsung's done this because they want you to have faster transfer between the tab and perhaps your HD size files. And they just wanted the whole process to go a little faster. It's okay, I think, since a lot of people are now using HDMI anyway. Let's look at the top of the product. I'm going to rotate it around over here. Top of the product, you got your 3.5mm jack, okay, for your average phone user. Going back to the, let's go to the back. And now the back looks really sleek. That kind of reminds us of actually probably of an iPhone, because it's kind of got these nice rounded corners at the bottom, and then it has this nice top, this white, chic white panel here. So very clean, very clear, just a nice Galaxy Tab, and then in the corner you've got your camera. It's got the LED flash. We're going to explore that a little more in a little bit later. Got some messages here. Let's get out of this zoom view. Take a look at this top over here. Okay, now right at the top, what you've got is you've got another camera. So this has a front-facing camera, and that's for video conferencing. Now we're going to look at the bottom. If you look at the bottom, you can see the menu buttons here. Now what does this look like? This actually looks like a lot of products that we always see. You've got the menu button here, you've got the home button, you've got the back button, and you've got the search. So pretty standard, nothing very different. If anything, this kind of looks like an overgrown Galaxy S, and that's pretty much what it looks like as a first impression. I wouldn't even put this in the same class as an iPad. Taking a look at the display of the Galaxy Tab, we've got over here this is actually a 7-inch TFT LCD display. You can get into the detail of some of the things we're looking at, especially with the background. You'll see that it is a 1024 by 600 WS VGA. That puts it into the great HD range. You can see that even though it's LCD, you can see kind of the details of the grainy texture on the sand. It's got that nice oversaturated color. It's kind of just like the AMOLED screens that they use on the Galaxy S. And this thing here, this is Gorilla Glass. Now I'm not going to take a pen and start poking at the front of the glass just because I can't bring myself to do that. But this is the Gorilla Glass stuff, so if you want, you can take a fist and you can try to punch it, or you can try something else, you can try to poke and see if you can break it through. Likely it won't break, no guarantees, don't try it at home, but that's about it for the display.